December 12th, 2021. Two drivers, equal on points, and one race to decide it all, until one man rewrote the script and Formula One's fate was forever changed. The 2021 season was one of the most intense in the sport's history. A year of fierce rivalry, dramatic crashes, and unrelenting mind games. And at the heart of it all, two names that defined a generation: Lewis Hamilton, a 7-time world champion, the most statistically successful driver in Formula One history, and arguably the greatest of all time. A man known for his precision, consistency, and sportsmanship, as well as his clean demeanor on track. And Max Verstappen, the young prodigy, aggressive, fearless, and unafraid to challenge the old guard, as seen in previous Grand Prix, such as in Britain 2020. Throughout 2021, their rivalry split fans down the middle through various controversial moments, such as in Monza,
and this time Verstappen and Hamilton have crashed out, and they are both out.
Saudi Arabia,
And they collided. Max Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton.
Silverstone.
Verstappen is out of the race, and that's a big crash.
These moments of contact raised eyebrows around unfair play and intention. The tension between them was more than sporting. It was personal, and as they headed into the final race, they were tied on points. Something that hadn't happened since 1974. And so this would be a special finale to a spectacular season. But there was another figure in the shadows who would soon take center stage: Michael Masi, the FIA race director and safety delegate, employed by the FIA to ensure fair racing and to enforce the rules. Two roles that, by the end of this race, would make him one of the most controversial figures in the sport's history. The lights went out, and chaos began immediately. On the opening lap, Hamilton and Verstappen went wheel to wheel, Hamilton cutting across the runoff, keeping his lead.
The turn 9 hairpin. Oh, and there, Max Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton almost coming together. Hamilton has to go off the track.
And as a result, Red Bull complained.
At the apex, he did everything right. He stayed on the track. At some point, the second car has to back out.
Jonathan, the stewards have reviewed it and determined that all of the lasting advantage was gained, and that Max forced that position there. So they've said that they have reviewed it but are not investigating it.
But regardless, Hamilton dominated, lap after lap, building an unshakable lead. But then, on lap 53, everything changed. Nicholas Latifi crashed into the barriers, bringing out the safety car.
Oh no, Nicholas Latifi has crashed, and I think that is at turn 14, where we saw...
Red Bull pitted for fresh, soft tyres with nothing to lose. Mercedes stayed out, playing it safe by keeping track position. But with only a handful of laps remaining, the race and the championship was set to end behind the safety car. But Masi made a call that stunned the world. Initially, no lapped cars were allowed to overtake. Then, moments later, only the cars between Hamilton and Verstappen were told to unlap themselves. However, this meant that other lapped cars on the track were unable to do the same, resulting in scrutiny regarding the fairness in applying the rules. Just one racing lap remained. Fresh tyres for Verstappen, worn tyres for Hamilton. When the safety car came in, the championship came down to a single lap. And we all know what happened then. Verstappen had done it. He was champion of the world. A late lunge early in the lap allowed him to overtake his rival, who felt and described the race as manipulated. The reaction was immediate. Fans and pundits accused Masi of rewriting the rules on the spot. Critics pointed to Article 48.12 of the sporting regulations, arguing the restart procedure had not been followed. This is due to how the article stated that any cars, instead of all cars, that had been unlapped should overtake, creating uncertainty and ambiguity within the rules, as it implied the race director could pick and choose which lapped cars should be allowed to overtake the safety car, leading to uncertainty within the rules. As a result, from the following season onwards, The wording was changed in this article from any to all, to prevent confusion like this from happening again. Immediately after the race, Mercedes launched formal protests. Social media exploded. The sport was divided. In the weeks that followed, the FIA admitted that human error had played a role. Masi was removed from his position as race director, but the scars remained. To this day, Abu Dhabi 2021 is not just remembered as the end of a season, but as the day Formula One's rulebook was tested, bent, and, in the eyes of many, broken. But what do you think? Was Hamilton robbed of his 8th world title, or was this just a motor race? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe for more F1 content. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.